Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Richard, founder of Short Term Rental University and Airbnb Superhost. Today's video is a disaster scenario. I was about to film another video. This email came in response to my Sunday email. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do it right now and get notified, please. The reason I ask you to do that is so that we can find more people that want to help and grow our hosting community, and we all do it better. So in a nutshell, I just got this email from Aaron, who basically stated that he watched the videos, he got started, he had his first guests on Thursday and Friday, and they completely destroyed his place. They had a party, there was vomit, there was blood, the property manager starting with the whole Airbnb, claim, refund, and all of that, and it's been an absolute nightmare. But towards the end of the email, he continues to go on about the opportunity set in short-term rentals and monthly cash flow and how he wants to get over this and get through this. And first off, I have to applaud Aaron for perseverance and resilience. And then I want to share with Aaron and everyone else who's watching this my very first nightmare story when I first listed the place, which is actually directly beneath where we're standing here in New York City. So we're now going back like 4 years. My very first time I listed on Airbnb, people thought I was crazy. That's when it was like, you're going to invite total strangers into your house, and what are you doing? And it was like we were pioneers and doing things that no one had really thought of, especially in a really nice place. But I thought it was a great opportunity. I had learned from somebody in San Francisco that was doing quite well, that it was fun and enjoyable and they were making a lot of money, and so I really wanted to try it. So I got all nervous and I got all ready and I put my listing and I furnished and I did everything and I was all excited like Aaron probably was. And then we hosted this great group of people that came in from Australia, and I was away, I was skiing. It was like over Christmas or something like that. And we got that nightmare text. They said that there was flooding where they were staying. So we checked all the different kitchen appliances and the bathrooms, and there was no water. It turned out that there was a main sewer break in the street, like New York City sewage, not my apartment, not my Airbnb, nothing to do with me. It had everything to do with New York City. And these poor people came from Australia and they were staying there, and the place was disgusting and it was flooded. And it was just like, oh my gosh, what have we gotten into? And I can't believe it was a nightmare. We felt terrible for them. We felt terrible about our place. Just the whole experience sucked. And I could have easily just thrown in the towel and been like, forget about it. This doesn't make any sense. We're going the traditional long-term route. But instead I slept on it and I thought about it. And I realized that New York City sewerage issues have nothing to do with like my business, whether it was long-term or short-term, it would be the same. And so we decided to continue to persevere on the short-term rental. And thank God I did, right? That led to this channel and a second listing and a third and a fourth and a fifth. And now I'm developing 30 acres down in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, all because I started on short-term rentals. So I could have been short-sighted and said, this doesn't work for me, it was too much of a nightmare, and just thrown in the towel, or I could have persevered, and now I am where I am now. And so Aaron, my message to you and to all hosts are, things like this will happen. They are inevitable. It absolutely sucks that it was your first listing, but you know what? Better to get it out of the way, and now let's move forward and learn from it. Look, if there are people that want to destroy your place and party, they will hack other accounts, they will get into your place, they could just break in, they don't even need to use Airbnb. So I can't prevent everything. But what I can say is that becoming a better host also becomes better at screening guests, learning what the red flags are. Take a look at the people that you approved, Aaron. Did they have any reviews? What were their comments? Did they in fact steal an account, which happened to me? I've had people destroy my place downstairs because they hacked into Airbnb and stole the account. But that's happened like twice across 10 different listings across the entire country. And so that's de minimis relative to the rewards that I've reaped from being a short-term Airbnb host. In any business, you will lose money. You will have a bad client. You'll have a bad quarter. You will lose maybe for a year. That's routine. That's commonplace. It might be more emotional because these people are in your home. They're destroying your personal belongings. And so we have an emotional attachment to it. You got to remove emotion and say, life goes on. Should you close down your short-term rental because somebody came and had a party and vomited? No, you shouldn't. Should you become less emotional? Yes. Should you become more committed to your why? Yes. Are short-term rentals a great tool to get you to your why? My guess is yes, which is why you're watching this channel, and I really hope this resonates with you. So I empathize with you, Aaron. It's happened to me. It's probably happened to a lot of the different hosts below. In fact, go ahead and comment below with your nightmare story so we get it all out, right? Let's all get on the page. Let's shed our, it's all great. It is all great, but there is some ugly stuff that can happen, and it's happened to all of us, and we all persevere, and life goes on. So I hope you found this message helpful and inspiring and rewarding and encouraging, because that's sort of the point. This is business. There's some ups, there's some downs. This particular down might feel more emotional, but don't let it stop you. That would be a huge mistake. So Aaron, thanks for sharing your story via the email reply. I really appreciate it. And I would encourage all of you to please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and get on my email list so that you can reply to me and we can film your questions and answers for everybody's benefit. Thanks so much, guys.